everyone, welcome to this new video which is about the 5 bands which are currently at the top of my list in terms of new releases and currently released material. Okay, so it's not a list of my all-time 5 favorite bands, but it's about those bands that right now I am awaiting for their new releases in the most excited and most excited way, those that really make me say, okay, cool, this is coming out, a new album from this band, I really need to check it out immediately. Okay, so at this specific point in time, I would say that the first band in this list is Amorphis. So Amorphis did 2 wonderful records, Under the Red Cloud and the other one, which I don't remember, the Queen of Time. All right, Queen of Time, sorry. Okay, those 2 albums were absolutely amazing. And now we have Halo, which just came out like yesterday, or 2 days ago. And it's a blast, once again, it's songwriting of the highest level, They have these wonderful melodies and this way that they, hit you like, this is familiar because it's not too far from what we've done before in the previous albums, but still there are little touches which are new and the melodies are always fresh anyway, Also, Tommy's vocals are so good, both growls and melodic vocals are absolutely perfect. So, they really are a band on top of their game, I think. And I always get crazy with every new release from them. So the second band, and I know you know this because I've been mentioning them a lot in the last few years, is definitely Pallbearer. Pallbearer has this, kind of mixture of doom metal, progressive rock, post-metal, call it whatever you want, but they have these huge, great melodies, which are always very, sad, but go straight for your heart. It's just incredible, the level of melody and Brett's vocals, again, on point, perfectly. This huge wall of sound that they have with this low and weird kind of tuning of their guitars. It's a wonderful band, and even if I thought that Heartless was a real masterpiece and better than the last album, still the last one, Forgotten Days, is still so good and packed full with those amazing melodies. So I'm always looking out for Pallbearer stuff. Okay, so the third one is, and you might think I'm biased here because these guys are my friends, because these guys have been helping me out a lot with the charity album and everything. But it is what it is. It's Sorcerer. Okay, Sorcerer is such a cool band, and they just kick major ass. That's the only thing I can say. And every release they have been able to get these wonderful songs, again very melodic, choruses that are stuck in your head immediately. It's like this mixture of Black Sabbath, Tony Martin era, with a little bit of Rainbow, with actual epic doom, like Candlemass and Solitude Eternus. So it's all of these things mixed together with a modern sensibility, and it doesn't hurt, of course, the fact that they are all on top of their game as musicians. Incredible guitar playing, incredible vocals, huge rhythm section with bass and drums, really kicking ass every time. So it's they're friends, but they're also a wonderful band, and one of those I really want to listen to, that new album, like right now. Okay, and so that makes 3. So the fourth is Eclipse. All right. So Eclipse is this melodic metal band, or a hair metal. I don't know how you want to call it. It's hard rock. It's melodic hard rock in the great tradition of bands like Journey or stuff like that, with a little bit more grit, a little bit more modern sound and power from the guitars, which borders on metal in many songs. I just love them, and they can write great ballads, which are not too, sugary, I would say. And that's always a plus, because I'm not a big fan of ballads, but when they are done right and they're not, just too corny, I can really enjoy them. And those that Eclipse have on their albums are in that category, of course. And, all these incredible melodies and, album after album, it's always great level of quality and always on point. I really, really like listening to Eclipse, and one of my favorite bands right now. Okay, so for the fifth, I actually have two candidates, all right? And they couldn't be more different, One is like the epitome of classic, traditional heavy metal, and it's Visigoth. Okay, Visigoth only have two albums and an EP, and they all kick major ass. And they are, like, to me, they are the best expression of what traditional metal can be in the modern era. The best thing that you can do with traditional metal right now is do it like they do. Okay, it's not nostalgic per se. Okay, it manages to be fresh, and it doesn't sound like it has been recorded in 1982. But at the same time, it has the vibe of those old epic metal bands. It has the same vibe, but also the same energy, and it doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound like it's a parody, or it doesn't sound like a tribute band, especially because most of the new traditional metal bands, which are good, have as a problem, I would say, is that most of them sound really, really like they're like tribute bands of Iron Maiden or Manowar, early Manowar or Manila Road or whatever. Okay, these guys have their own sound, great melodies, stuff you want to pump your fist in the air and sing with them. So they're amazing. But the problem is that they are not putting out their third album. Damn it, I want to listen to it. Come on, guys. Get it done. I want to listen to it. So they have been inactive for a while. And so that's why they share this fifth position with another band, which is a lot more active, because they always have new releases and stuff. And it's like the total opposite, because it's a band which is not even metal, except for the image that I have, and not even all of that, and the lyrics. And yeah, I know I'm talking about Ghost, okay? And I'm sure some of you will love Ghost and some of you will despise them, because that's what they're about, It's so fun to, listen to those basically pop songs and read these super satanic lyrics. It's just a nice contradiction in their sound. And I really like them, and I think they have great melodies, and they know how to write songs, and they have been always changing, and every album is not the same as the album that came before. And judging from the new singles of the new album, which is coming out soon, I could, make a bet that this will also be a little bit different, and that's great. That's just great. I really like bands that evolve over time. All right, so that's how it is. That's why I really like Ghost. Okay, so I think I'm done here, and hope you enjoyed this little chat. Let us know what are the 5 bands that you are most eager to hear new music from today in 2022. Stay metal.